Revenge porn and deepfakes are closely related because deepfake can be used to create fake pornography. In this case, the explicit content isn't even real. It's manipulated using deepfake technology. A deepfake is a video where a person's face or body is digitally altered to make them appear as someone else. Deepfakes are obtained from a wide variety of sources: publicly available data, personal user data, synthetic data, and collaboration with data providers. And this new technology has both positive and negative applications. With technology advancing every day, it is getting more challenging to detect deepfakes. Deepfake pornography is becoming increasingly common, and it almost exclusively targets women.
We were actually fortunate enough to interview a very knowledgeable professor here at the University of Michigan, whose teaching focuses on AI developments and its applications to society. Hello, this is Professor Wickham joining us today and talking about deepfakes and their implications. Professor, can you break down the arguments in support and against deepfakes, as well as your take on the issue?
We say this technology is sort of inevitable, to sit around arguing about whether it's good or bad that we're going to have the power to create fully convincing synthetic images that not even a computer can distinguish from a real image. To sit around and argue about whether that's good or bad is kind of beside the point, because we're already so close to that point. And some people argue it's an inevitability. So we might as well do it and harness it for good as much as possible, and think about how to regulate it now. So that would be more of the techno-optimist approach. And I sympathize with the argument that it's hard to staunch the tide of progress or whatever, but I find that really terrifying. I haven't thought as much about the use of deepfakes as in revenge porn and stuff like that. It's obviously really horrible, but it has really scary political implications, because we're already living in this world where we're bombarded with information on social media and we don't know what's real. And so as AI becomes better and better at creating synthetic images, it's going to get to the point where only experts, if anyone, will be able to say, that deepfake was Donald Trump, or that deepfake wasn't that was a deepfake of Donald Trump, or that was really Donald Trump. At least nowadays we have convincing ones, but an expert can look at it, or even just a regular person can slow down the footage and really think about it and realize, okay, this probably isn't real. So I think we're quickly heading to a point where we really won't be able to tell what's real and what's not. Technology that has the potential to do a lot more harm than good. And I kind of feel that way. It has the potential to do more harm than good. Whereas with other forms of AI, there's just enormous potential for good as well as enormous potential for exploitation and chaos. With deepfakes, it's what's the best thing that we're going to get out of a deepfake? The movies will be cheaper, So, yeah, I'm very leery of it.
I completely agree. Now, thank you so much for joining us today, and we really appreciate your insight on this topic.
That was very informational. Thank you so much, Professor Wickham, for your time and your thoughts.
The increase of these deepfakes is staggering. In 2016, researchers identified one deepfake pornography video online. Then, in the first 3 quarters of 2023, 143,733 new deepfake porn videos were uploaded to the 40 most used deepfake pornography sites. This issue trended once deepfakes of celebrities emerged. Some celebrity victims were in the likes of Taylor Swift, Rihanna, Katy Perry, Oprah Winfrey, and much more. There have been more than 4,000 celebrity deepfake porn victims, found on just 5 deepfake sites that accumulated 100 million views in a span of just 5 months. In light of this, majority of states have made their attempt at establishing a law against deepfakes.
A national law has been in the making to address this issue. The Disrupt Explicit Forged Images and Non-Consensual Edits Act of 2024, also known as the Defiance Act, is being introduced. The Defiance Act is a federal bill designed to address non-consensual, sexually explicit deepfakes. Introduced by Senator Dick Durbin and Lindsey Graham, The act allows victims to sue those who create, share, or possess deepfakes depicting them in sexually explicit scenarios without their consent.
The act defines deepfakes as digitally altered images that falsely show someone in sexual content. It provides a federal civil remedy with a 10-year statute of limitations and aims to fill legal gaps left by existing laws, which have struggled to address the rapid rise in such malicious content, particularly targeting women and public figures. The bill has passed the Senate unanimously and is now awaiting a vote in the House. The House version of the bill is still under consideration in committee.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope this discussion has given you a deeper understanding of the challenges we face and the importance of thoughtful discourse on these issues. Thanks for tuning into this video of revenge porn deepfakes. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!